Hello, thank you for viewing the Release Notes video for Option Workbench 4.0. There are two major enhancements in this release. First, as you can see, the color scheme and logo have been changed. The navigation panel has been replaced by a navigation menu bar. This provides more screen real estate for the content of the application. The second big change is the introduction of earnings data. A detailed statistical analysis of past price movements due to earnings announcements has been introduced. Additionally, the next earnings date is available for inclusion in profile filters. The navigation bar contains a menu button for each tool set that was formerly on the navigation panel. To activate a menu, simply move the cursor over the desired tool set and click on the desired tool. To return to the dashboard page, click the Home button on the menu bar. There is also a search field for quick access to the details for a particular name. When typing in the search field, a pop-up menu will appear with completions for the symbol as you type. For example, as I type the symbol for Apple, the list becomes progressively shorter. I can complete the symbol or select it from the menu. Once the symbol is complete, I can press the Enter key or click the Search button to select the asset for analysis. The earnings data is incorporated in many places throughout Option Workbench. The first integration that I'd like to demonstrate is using earnings dates in a profile filter. I've switched to the Naked Put Profiles, opened the filter editor, and selected my short-term equity filter. This filter formerly used an earnings watch list to exclude names whose earnings were upcoming. I will now add an expression that includes naked puts only if the option expiration date is prior to the next earnings date. So in this case, I'll select the option expiration date. I want that date to be less than the next earnings date. Now my filter will exclude names whose next earnings announcement is prior to the option expiration. Notice that one of the earnings dates is marked with a green check mark. The check mark indicates that the next earnings date has been confirmed by Wall Street Horizon Inc., the vendor from whom we acquire the earnings data. Another important use of earnings data is in constructing the empirical probability density when performing probability analysis. The probability analysis toolbar allows you to filter earnings dates from the data used to construct the histogram. In this case, I have selected Nike, whose earnings are coming out later this week. If the earnings data are included, the annualized volatility over a 3-year period is 23.419%. Excluding the earnings dates reduces the volatility to 20.477%. Whether earnings dates are included in an empirical distribution can make a significant difference in the expected return of a potential trade. The Volatility Shift screen also includes the ability to control whether earnings dates are included when calculating expected return using an empirical distribution. The earnings data has also been integrated into the volatility study. To add earnings dates to this study, open the Volatility Details viewer and click the Add Earnings Date button. The chart now marks each earnings date, and the dates can be used in the other volatility analysis tools. Finally, a new earnings analysis report has been added. The report shows a detailed statistical analysis of the earnings data in tabular and graphical form. A video on how to use the report will be available on the Option Workbench website in the next few days. Switching to the position analysis for IBB, a broken wing butterfly is being analyzed. The position was constructed by selecting butterfly from the buy menu and choosing the 257.5, 260, 262.5 put butterfly. To change the lower strike, I opened the position detail window and used the new strike drop-down menu to select the 250 strike. Note that the expiration date and option type can also be changed. The position size can be changed in the position detail window. Suppose that I want to buy 15 butterflies instead of 10. I can click in the table and change the size to 15. Once I've decided that I want to execute the trade, I can now create a new position or assign the trade to an existing position. In this case, I'm going to assign the new order to my existing IBB Premium Income position. If I decided to, the new position would be created automatically. This allows traders to manage multiple positions on the same underlying concurrently. On the Tools menu, what was formerly known as Strategy Management has been renamed to Position Management. The new name is more accurate, and the strategy concept will be used slightly differently in an upcoming release. Users can now delete orders from a position by clicking the red X in the leftmost column. Be aware that deleting a position cannot be undone, so be extra careful when clicking this button. An entire position, including all its orders, can also be deleted by clicking the red X in the Closed Positions table. And again, be careful, this operation cannot be undone. Clicking the position link in the P&L monitor opens a new detail window rather than adding the open position to the position analysis screen. The table shows the details of each leg of the position, including trade, market, and P&L data. The familiar position analysis tools are also available so that the risk of the position can be analyzed under current market conditions. This concludes the release notes for Option Workbench 4.0. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us at support@optionworkbench.com.